Alright, let's be real. You want to learn something new. Maybe it's coding, a new language, playing the ukulele, or understanding quantum physics. Good luck with that last one. But you're hitting a wall. Textbooks are boring, online courses are endless, and your brain feels like a sieve. Most advice on learning is about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Find your learning style, they say. Take notes. Great, except my learning style is apparently avoiding learning. And my notes look like a toddler's scribbles, and we're not going to do that here. We're ditching the fluffy, feel-good advice and talking about how to actually learn anything, even if you're easily distracted. Have the memory of a goldfish and think studying is a synonym for procrastinating. First, the problem. You think learning is about passively absorbing information. You read a book, watch a video, and expect the knowledge to magically stick. It doesn't work that way. Your brain is not a sponge. It's more like a muscle. You need to work it. Here's the counterintuitive part. Learning isn't about consuming information. It's about engaging with it. It's about actively doing something with what you're learning. I once tried to learn Spanish by just listening to podcasts. I thought I was being super efficient. Turns out, I was mostly just learning how to say hola and gracias with a terrible accent. Not exactly fluent. So here's the practical, no fluff advice. Step 1, define your why. Before you even start, ask yourself, why do you want to learn this? What's your goal? Be specific. Learn to code is too vague. Build a simple website to showcase my photography is better. Having a clear why will keep you motivated when things get tough. Step 2, break it down. Don't try to learn everything at once. Break the subject down into smaller, manageable chunks. If you're learning to code, start with the basics. Variables, loops, functions. Don't jump into advanced frameworks until you have a solid foundation. Step 3, active recall, the key to remembering. This is the most important part. Instead of passively rereading your notes, actively try to recall the information from memory. Test yourself. Use flashcards. Explain the concept to a friend or your pet. They won't judge your mistakes. This forces your brain to work, strengthening the neural connections. Step 4, spaced repetition, don't cram. Review the material at increasing intervals. For example, review it after 1 day, then 3 days, then a week, then a month. This helps move the information from short-term to long-term memory. There are apps like Anki that can help with this. Step 5, the Feynman Technique. Explain it like I'm 5. Can you explain the concept in simple terms as if you were talking to a child? If you can't, you don't truly understand it. This forces you to identify gaps in your knowledge and clarify your understanding. Step 6, practice, practice, practice. Learning is not a spectator sport. You need to apply what you're learning. If you're learning to code, write code. If you're learning a language, speak it. If you're learning to play an instrument, play it. Make mistakes, learn from them. Step 7, embrace the struggle. Learning is often uncomfortable. It's challenging, you'll feel frustrated, you'll want to give up. That's normal. Embrace the struggle. It means you're pushing yourself outside your comfort zone, and that's where real growth happens. Step 8, seek feedback. Don't learn in a vacuum. Get feedback on your work. Ask for help when you're stuck. Join online communities. Find a mentor. Other people can offer valuable insights and help you identify areas for improvement. Step 9, resource-rich era. No excuses. We live in an age of unprecedented access to information. YouTube, online courses, free tutorials, libraries, the resources are endless. If you're struggling with a concept, don't just give up. Go find another explanation, another perspective. Step 10, iterate and adapt. Your learning journey is not a straight line. You'll need to adjust your approach along the way. What works for one person might not work for you. Experiment with different techniques. Find what works best for you. Finally, and this is crucial, stop being a passive learner. Don't just consume information. Engage with it. Test yourself. Apply what you learn. Make mistakes. Learn from them. The more active you are in the learning process, the more you'll learn and retain. So, there you have it. No magic pills, just a practical, no BS guide to learning anything. Now go out there and get smart, and if you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and tell me what you're going to learn next. Because seriously, the world is full of amazing things to discover. Let's get to it.